Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Campus Care Ed Talks. Ed Talks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. Our topic for the day is common syllabus throughout Indian schools, pros and cons. And to express her viewpoints on the same, we have with us Ms. Taruna Kapoor, ma'am, principal of GD Goenka School, Indrapuram. A very warm welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out your time for us. It's an honor to have you here on board.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, let's start off with a session, common syllabus throughout the Indian schools. So, do you think that when we have a common syllabus, throughout all schools in India, do you think students are getting the quality education?
See, Mehak, I will start from this that the education system in India is quite a debatable topic, right? And at this point, I'll say that we started from Vedas when the children were just started studying. It was Gurukul system, and then we moved on to the school system, and it was a quite difficult journey for all of us. Everybody knows we have already sailed a lot, but as you have questioned me that we have to have one common syllabus, in my view it's fine, but the only thing is that we have to work on the children, which the system should be such that encourages the children to interact, you know, go for innovation, and they should think out of box, right? The education system should give them a platform where they are, confident of what they are studying, and they are learning practical knowledge that we talk about. These projects, PBL learning should be there in the syllabus, and it should be very creative. The curriculum is fine, but it has to be, remoduled or worked with the children, where the children can absorb more, deliver better, and they can, implement those things in their own lives and understand that what the teacher is teaching in the classroom. That is very, very important. The children need to be creative and street smart.
Absolutely, ma'am. I think it's really important to, teach the students, teach the children those things that they can, implement later on in their life.
Yes, yes.
Moving forward, ma'am, what are your views? How do you see this uniform syllabus in all school? Do you, look this as that yes, this thing should have happened earlier, or do you think that there's how do you see it, ma'am? Yeah.
Uniform syllabus, Mehak, uniform syllabus is actually a blessing in disguise for the parents, because in, like, if you talk about a parent who's being transferred from one state to other, or maybe one place to other, so it becomes very difficult for the parent to choose a board, or to buy the books again, or the child to be accustomed with the syllabus or the curriculum which is being going on. So the uniform is fine, but again I'll come to this, that the creativity has to be there in the syllabus. The classroom has to be, the corridors should be, of noise, and something should be happening in the classroom, so that the children really, whatever they are learning, should, they should be imbibed properly in the knowledge, and in the floppy of the children, so that it should not be that the children are, mugging it up in the classroom. They are puking it on the paper, in the exams, and then they forget that what they had learned, and they actually do not know that what chapter was being taught, and how they have absorbed it and how it has gone. And uniformity actually encourages the, if you talk about the competitive exams also, if there is a uniformity in the syllabus, the children know that, all the children are on the basically same platform. It is that how vast and how you have curriculum, how well you have done it, and how well you have absorbed it, and how well you can implement it, and then you can then attempt for the competitive exams. So what I feel that uniformity is fine, but the delivery and the absorption has to be taken care of.
Absolutely, ma'am. Moving forward, ma'am, this one nation, one board, common syllabus throughout the India. Do you think does it have any, cons also?
uh, Very difficult question, but yes, if you have seen that NEP coming in the stream, in the national education policy which has been implemented, and there are so many new innovations which are being happening with the syllabus, with the curriculum, with the implementation. The children are getting, a platform where they can choose that what their passion is, what they want to become at a very early stage. So I think these changes will really, create the education system into a very strong system. And what you feel that in India, if the syllabus is uniform, so all the big shots who are working in America, maybe it is like Google, it is like Apple, wherever you see the Indian are really making a mark. Infosys, everywhere the Indian ITNs and Indian education, Indian brains, and Indian education system is actually creating a mark, and they are making their place and making India proud of them. So I would say that the education system, there is no problem. But yes, again, NEP, if we follow it properly and implement in our curriculum and syllabus, and the children absorb it well, and they just know, they just see that what stream they have to follow and what is their passion, what they can pursue in future, that will make a child a successful human being. Because what I feel that you live only once, right? So why not live it the way you want to live?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. Very well said. Lastly, ma'am, if you would, you would supposed to add some, let's say topics into the syllabus, or if you were to make any changes in this common syllabus throughout the India, what would be the changes that you would be making, ma'am?
See, what I now also do when I'm there into the education system in my schools, wherever I have worked, I have actually made the curriculum very, very innovative. Where suppose if we are coming to public speaking, we take up one topic. I believe that the children should collaborate globally, where they meet the international friends.
Yeah.
It can be in the way of pen pals. It can be made in the form of conversation clubs, where the children discuss that topic, how the culture of India is different from, suppose, Sri Lanka or Vietnam or Panama, and they discuss it and they learn it, and that is how they learn. They get to know in that particular 1 hour that India's culture is this and Vietnam's culture is this. So we have collaborated and uh, took out the best of the topic. So I feel that one has to be creative while taking up a single topic. A teacher needs to be very, very creative, and she has to infuse all her wonderful ideas to make the topic interesting for the children, so that they just don't forget the teacher and the topic throughout their life. Secondly, the project based learning is one of the very good thing which I have been implementing in my school. Suppose if you have to teach children sustainable goals, like you have to like you can see the pollution all around. So we had taken a project on earth, right? Earth project, that how to save the earth and all, with cointimus and all. And the children did different projects, different experiments, and different practicals, where they made solar chargers. They made eco-friendly balls just to plant the trees, and wherever they move with their parents, they just throw that ball and the trees planted with the water. And that is how the children become creative and they think beyond the box, and they do really wonders. And when these little values are in inculcated in the early years of the children, they just don't forget, and throughout their life they take it forward.
Absolutely, ma'am. I think that's something very amazing. Thank you so much, Taruna ma'am, for being here today. It was lovely having
Thank
you
you.
here on board with us and, listening to your experiences and viewpoints.
Thank you so much. It was entirely my pleasure. Thank you, and Tab, and my thank you to you and Vishaka.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And for all
Thank
the
you.
viewers watching us out, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.